Chief Meteorologist Chase Jones.
You guys are telling me that the moment we start giving away radios that the transmitter is degraded. Now, he told us there's going to be some weather on the way, and that's when they're going to turn it on, and it's definitely on its way by tonight. Take a good look at the steady cloud cover all day. Now, we're keeping our eye on the high-level clouds and those low-level clouds. Once they sort of align themselves vertically, that's where we can see some of these spotty showers pick up, but there's definitely stronger storms on the way. Temperatures over the last 24 hours down into those mid-60s underneath all that cloud cover. Then we warmed up only a few degrees, 20 or so, up into those mid-80s. Now we're going to see how much we cool off and how fast underneath these cloudy skies, but stronger rain on the way, and we're on the cool down by tomorrow somewhere in those 70s. That's how strong it's going to be. 87 in San Angelo, everybody else in a combination in those mid-80s across the entire region. Everybody's pretty close together right now. 84 in Sterling City, 86 down there in Junction, looking like 3 degrees across the entire Concho Valley. Unless you want to count Mason to Junction, there's our 3 as well. Now, as we make our way into the evening, we're keeping our eye on these dew points and humidity indices. Pretty impressive numbers considering how dry it's been. Way up there in those 50s and those 40s, while humidity indices also in those 20s and those 30s. We'll see if they don't reach those atmospheric tipping points somewhere off towards the southwest, where we do have our eye on some stronger weather. Now, moisture trackers still keeping our eye on that strong concentration of blue that's hovering around the Concho Valley. By the weekend, this thing gets so strong, it's actually starting to turn green again. So we're going to keep our eye on the intensity of this storm, because it's going to pull a whole lot of moisture across the southwestern portion of the Concho Valley before it starts to head off towards the east. Now, upper level pattern showing you where some weak low surface troughing is trying to force its way in, but the upper level pattern is going to keep pulling all the moisture out of the Concho Valley, and as a result, we'll continue to see gradual afternoon thunderstorms in that sort of afternoon pattern for a couple days. Now, water vapor imagery showing you how much convection is pushing up around Arizona. Look how strong and how fast that is. The probable cause, or the culprit of this, is this cutoff low off the west coast that's going to produce feet of snow again later by this weekend. Now, over the Concho Valley, there's our subtropical ridging where we have our cloud cover. We're waiting on this convection to make its way down the Edwards Plateau by tonight. Now, severe weather outlook all across America, and including the Concho Valley and parts of South Texas, where we have our eye pointed right now. Down at the surface, we see this convection pushing over, so our eyes are pointed to the west right now. And as we zoom in on the Concho Valley, here's where we're going to try to nail down this future cast. Keep your eye across the entire area with this radar. Now, off towards Ozona and Junction, that's where I have some of this severe weather making its way through by tomorrow. By tonight, some quick moving storms spotty in pockets across the entire area. Take a good look off towards the southwest near Big Lake. See the size of that storm? This is the shape that we're looking for severe weather. So this is the one we have our eye on for tomorrow, so let's be prepared for it, because it fizzles out by Friday morning, and then by Friday afternoon, everything is completely gone. So there are going to be fast storms, but that's the one I have my eye on. So tonight, all the way down into those upper 50s, but we're tracking the rain, so keep your eye on those conditions. Then tomorrow, spotty thunderstorms across the entire area. Then by tomorrow evening, and then keep our eye on that stronger storm. As we get closer towards the weekend, things are going to die down and clear up and shape up for a beautiful weekend, but still in that evening afternoon thunderstorm pattern as we hold on to those 80s and those 90s, while those overnight lows continue to hover around those 50s and those 60s. Stay tuned. I'll up the break. You're watching KSAN News at 5.